region's population gears up to make this a memorable celebration. The festival is said to be a testament to the region's resilience and creativity. The Southwest Cultural Festival is a must-attend event for anyone interested in experiencing the best of Cameroon's culture and hospitality. With its rich program and warm atmosphere, this festival is sure to leave a lasting impression on all who attend.
Let's revisit the story where the latest and most followed television channel in Buea and Cameroon as a whole, Royal Television, has donated toilets to Mosque Fatima at Clark's quarters here in Buea. According to the CEO of Royal Television, Alhaji Buba Sali, the initiative is aimed at providing a conducive, safe and hygienic environment to the Muslim faithful, especially during this time of the Ramadan. Details with Lima Truth Mojoko.
Royal TV team in partnership with Royal Cable Network has put smiles on the faces of Muslim faithful in the city of legendary hospitality through the construction of 4 modern toilets at Class Quarter Fatima Mosque. Seeing the modern toilet, Muslim faithfuls were amazed, hence they lauded the benefactors' initiative, emphasizing that the toilet placed at the disposal shall be of great use to them.
So I'm very happy about the toilet because you see, last time if you people maybe sometime will come back side to come and person want to certify himself or toilet, so you come and meet more people there, so you stand. But alhamdulillah, now so we are very happy to go. Now so we have now 6 toilets now backside. So we are happy to Royal TV that to have Royal TV just give you more toilet, 4 toilet now. We have now 6 toilet, so we are very happy. So now so now that we know that now we no have problem now for toilet because now I don't know, now we are happy about the toilet.
Oui, en dehors de ça, si on l'endroit dont les toilettes, si on pas les toilettes, les gens sont mal à l'aise. Puis, depuis que le projet a commencé, n'était pas encore là, c'est ma première fois de venir ici. J'étais fier pour trouver les concessions ici.
أنا أشكر ريال تي في هي خدمت جدا جدا إن شاء الله. في رمضان ليس لدي أي مشكلة، نحن في آمن وآمن إن شاء الله.
The benefactors, after the symbolic donation, appeals to the faithful to use the toilet judiciously by keeping it clean. Meanwhile, the Imam of Buea Central Mosque, Alhaji Mohammed Abubakar, appreciates the initiative of the donor while praying to Allah to bless him and the company for their benevolence.
Still in religion, as the anticipation builds, Cameroon prepares to welcome a beacon of hope and unity, Pope Leo IV, the first U.S.-born pontiff, as he embarks on a 3-day historic visit to Yaoundé, Douala and Bamenda, bring a message of peace and reconciliation to a nation grappling with socio-economic or socio-political turmoil. Sharon Tita sampled the impressions of prelates and Christians on Pope Leo's visit to Cameroon and now reports.
It's a happy week for Catholic Christians and prelates across Cameroon. The news of Pope Leo XIV's visit has brought delight to many. The Pope, the first U.S.-born pontiff, will visit Yaoundé, Douala and Bamenda from April 15 to 18, marking his first pastoral visit to Africa as Pope. His visit comes at a time when Cameroon's northwest and southwest regions are facing a socio-political and economic crisis. Archbishop Andrew Kia, president of the National Episcopal Conference, described the visit as a rising sun coming from on high, bringing joy to the people of Cameroon.
The people of Cameroon, not only the Catholics in this country, we have gone through a lot. And hearing that the Holy Father is coming to visit us in moments of difficulty is a very, very big news for us. We are so thankful to the Holy Father that he has thought of Cameroon and that he has arranged to visit us, like the rising sun coming to us from on high. So it's a very, very big moment of joy for our local church, for the people of goodwill in this country, and for our country in general.
Reverend Father Emil Tanka, a priest from the Diocese of Boya, these sentiments, saying the visit will bring unity, peace, and reconciliation.
I think it's a great joy for us that he's coming to be with us from the 15th to the 18th of April. It's a great joy for us, and we look forward to his coming, and I know that he's coming for the country. Is going to help us to be more united in peace, in justice, and also in reconciliation, and more to live in solidarity one another. I know that there may be great expectation, especially when it comes to the challenges that we face in Cameroon, particularly the Anglophone crisis. And I'm sure that is one of the reasons why people are looking up to it, that maybe his visit to Bamenda is going to give a lot of impact.
Catholics are thrilled about the Pope's visit, hoping it will bring hope and restoration to Cameroon.
It is a blessing, first of all, for us Cameroonians to often have an opportunity to receive each Pope that happens to be appointed, always passed by Cameroon. So Cameroon shows it's a blessed country. As he comes, may everything be stabilized back as it was in Cameroon, and may Cameroon remain blessed as we welcome the Pope, and a lot of things also, the blessings from the Holy See will remain in Cameroon, and it's our prayer and wish that peace is all we need. As the Holy Father comes, may that peace be established back in the country.
As the country faces challenges, the Pope's message of human dignity and solidarity is eagerly anticipated. The visit is a moment of great joy, and Cameroonians look forward to his arrival.
Sharon Tita ending that report. The eminent visit of Pope Leo IV is still making waves after the news of his visit to Cameroon from the 15th to the 18th of April this year was received with joy by Cameroonians, especially faithful of the Roman Catholic Church. Staffman Mwambo William attempts an editorial on the visit of the 167th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, calling for dialogue, reconciliation, and peace amongst Cameroonians. Take a listen.
After the visits of the Polish Pope John Paul II in 1985 and 1995, Pope Benedict XVI, a German, in 2009, here comes Pope Leo XIV, an American, scheduled for April 15th to 18th, 2026. This visit highlights the strong ties between Cameroon and Vatican, with each pope bringing a message of peace, reconciliation, and solidarity to the country. Upon arrival, the 267th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Leo XIV, will pray on Cameroonian soil, offering a special counsel to President Paul Biya, who has been in power since 1982. Interestingly, the 267th Pope of the Roman Catholic Church visit comes at a time when President Biya's health has been a subject of speculation. In a poignant moment, the Pope will meet with President Biya, whom he had encountered as a seminarian during his missionary work. This personal connection adds a unique dimension to the visit. The Pope's itinerary includes a stop in Bamenda, a city at the heart of the Anglophone crisis. His visit to Bamenda aims to promote peace and reconciliation in the region where violence has displaced thousands and claimed many lives. Pope Leo XIV's message will resonate with all Cameroonians regardless of faith. The Pope visit is not just for Catholics, but for everyone, and is a call to unity, peace, and solidarity, said a Vatican spokesman. Now that the Pope's visit comes at a time when Biya at 92 is facing criticism for his handling of the Anglophone crisis and allegation of human rights abuses, the Pope's visit is seen as an opportunity to boost his international image and legitimacy. Some view the visit as a chance for the Pope to offer, please take second. Some view the visit as a chance for the Pope to offer spiritual guidance and support to Cameroonians, particularly in the face of ongoing crisis, while others see it as a potential endorsement of Biya's regime, which has been accused of suppressing dissidents. What of significance is the new face look given the northwest region, especially the Bamenda Central, where roads, hotels, airports, and security are priority projects. The culture of renovation, which is a problem in our country, should not only come at a time like this, but it should be seen done at all times when necessary. Well, no matter the matter, Cameroon is our only country, and we must love our country and join in nation building. And so we say, welcome His Holiness Pope Leo XIV, Bishop of Rome and Supreme Pontiff of the Universal Catholic Church.
Staffman Mwambo William ending that report. On to other news. Switzerland online application DAU has appointed Komi Musa as its ambassador for Cameroon. The volunteer opportunity will, in the days ahead, see her champion media engagement campaigns as well as facilitate community conversations on women's health. Honorin Cheng in the upcoming report says the platform will help women make informed decisions and choices on their well-being through hands-on resources, especially online. Take a watch.
Dear Foundation Switzerland has appointed Komi Musa as DAU Ambassador for Cameroon. The Global Women's Health Network seeks to create awareness on underreported events as well as spark conversations that help women make informed decisions on their well-being through hands-on resources. The DAU application understands that health starts with you and it's free, simple, culturally grounded, and available in multiple languages. According to Comfort Musa, this volunteer role is another chance to keep doing what I care most: creating safe, informed spaces where women can access clear, trustworthy health information in ways that respect our culture, our realities, and our dignity. In the days and months ahead, it is hoped Comfort Musa, Executive Director of women-focused platform Sister Speak 237, will accentuate the DAU campaign in Cameroon through media engagement, participation in public events, as well as facilitate community conversations. Given that women's health is more than just medicine, the mobile application is all about autonomy, community, and it's about every woman knowing she deserves quality answers, all the support and constant care.
Sons and daughters of Bangante in the West region of Cameroon have pledged their commitment to foster development in the town of Bangante. They made the affirmation at the launch of the Komengante Festival, an annual event celebrated to promote cultural language, dances and tales of the people of Bangante. Nathalie Juma tells us more in the following report.
The elites of Bangante gathered at the Bangante chiefdom to celebrate the launch of cultural activities in the town, with a focus on the Zwa traditional dance, which symbolizes unity and strength among sons and daughters of Bangante. paramount chief of the Mbagante chiefdom, His Majesty Nji Monlu Seidu Pokam, while launching the 2026 festival activities at the chiefdom's esplanade, highlighted that the aim of the event is to work towards safeguarding the cultural heritage of the West people and strengthening their cultural identity for a harmonious development. Dances like the Nzwa, Nchieng, Mongambe, Mengum, Bensikin, and Lali are significant traditional dances that are performed to celebrate the Nkomengante Festival in Bagante, an annual event that is characterized by a display of cultural heritage of the Mbagante people.
The people of Bagante came from the 10 region. Happy to see that our king is determined to celebrate this edition of Komengante by dancing this special dance, which has not been danced than more than 200 years in our. My father did not see. I have the pleasure to dance it in Banka. Maybe I will dance in Bagante. So I want to call all the Bagante people to be like one person to support the king, to make sure that from 26 November to 5th December, our Komengante will see the dance of Nzo in our city.
The Congrès Mondial des Enfants Gante, fondly known by the acronym Komengante, is an annual event that often takes place in Bagante to showcase the cultural heritage of the area. Bagante elites on their part have applauded the launch of these cultural activities as they say it is a driver for sustainable development.
The activities talking about culture, and I want to thank the king because bringing back Nzwa, bringing back in Bagante Nzwa, I'm thinking of my daughter, I'm thinking of my grandson. They will be able to dance Nzwa without asking to anybody. So it's something that all the Bagante people should put hand, all our friends should put hand to make sure that this Komengante is a special one.
The 2026 edition of the Nkomengante Festival of the Mbagante people has been slated from November 24 to December 6, 2026 under the theme One People, One King, One Culture, Nzwa at the heart of sustainable development of the Mbagante chiefdom.
Nathalie Njuma reporting on the Komengante Festival. Let's revisit the story where the President of the Republic, His Excellency Paul Biya, and First Lady Chantal Biya have donated essential food items to vulnerable Christians and Muslims in Diamare in the far north region of the country. The donation comes to support these faithful during the holy period of Lent and Ramadan. Once more, Nathalie Njuma.
Items like rice, sugar, cooking oil, sardines, soap and buckets was shared to the faithfuls drawn from the Muslim and Christian communities in Diamare in the far north region of Cameroon. The donation comes to assist the beneficiaries in the fasting periods of Lent and Ramadan ongoing, which is a period marked with constant prayers and fasting. The items was handed over by the governor of the far north region, Mijiyawa Bakari, on the instructions from the presidential couple, His Excellency Paul Biya and First Lady Chantal Biya. The Christians and Muslims in the Diamare received the donations with extreme gratitude to the presidential couple.
Nous remettons donc les dons du couple présidentiel pour les personnes vulnérables du département du Diamare pour leur permettre de débuter dans le jeûne du Ramadan et le carême dans de bonnes conditions. J'ai donc convié toutes les autorités administratives du département du Diamare, des sous-préfets sortants et leurs maires pour qu'ils viennent chercher ici. Et les sous-préfets de Marois vont procéder ici et maintenant à la distribution directe. C'est pour ça que vous voyez les populations, les bénéficiaires qui ont été identifiés, qui attendent donc à voter et qui vont rentrer chez elles, à casser le jeûne en fin de journée. C'est de ça qu'il s'agit.
The donation was handed over by the governor to the DO for Diamare, Jean-Marc Ekwabaga, who handed it over to the representatives of these communities with firm instructions to ensure their rigorous and equitable distribution to the targeted beneficiaries without distinction of community.
Rational individual can be indifferent rather than being grateful that our institution, the Marwa Central Prison, is concerned. And I want to express satisfaction and joy on behalf of the inmates of Marwa inmates. And if the presidential couple can do this gesture in favor of our institution, it's but normal to be grateful and satisfied and thanking the presidential couple for thinking about the Marwa Center prison. And I want to promise you that today it will be joy and celebration.
Representatives of the Muslim and Christian communities were present at the handover ceremony to acknowledge the quantities of aids provided. They warmly commended the generosity of President Paul Biya and his wife, which they termed a sincere act of compassion that translates concretely into active solidarity and national unity. The religious leaders from the Christian and Muslim communities assured the head of state of their fervent prayers for Cameroon and for all its people during this holy period of Lent and Ramadan.
We now go out of Cameroon. Police in Zambia have arrested opposition figure Mambwe Zimba of the National Democratic Congress for allegedly sharing a digitally altered image falsifying depicting President Hakainde Hichilema in a casket. Authorities say investigations into the online post are ongoing. Plus, Guinea has detained 16 Sierra Leonean soldiers following a reported border incursion, escalating tensions between the two West African nations. Nanga Sonia has her foreign page.
The National Democratic Congress Secretary General Mambwe Zimba of Zambia was arrested on Tuesday allegedly over a fake image posted on Facebook depicting the country's president lying in a casket. President Hakainde Hichilema is lying in a casket and Vice President Mutale Nalumango pays his tribute to Zambia's deceased leader. This is the content of a digitally altered image that was published on Facebook from Lusaka and which led to the arrest of politician Mambwe Zimba, Secretary General of the National Democratic Congress political party. There have been no indications from the press or the government that President Hichilema could have died or that his state of health could have deteriorated. According to the local media, preliminary information revealed that Zimba was one of the administrators of the Facebook page in question called Zambia for All 2026. The 44-year-old politician reportedly remains in police custody in Lusaka. An inquiry is apparently on the way since Sunday when the police first received a report about the altered picture. Guinea's military has confirmed the detention of 16 Sierra Leonean soldiers after accusing them of crossing the border and raising their flag on Guinean soil, while Freetown maintains its troops were on its own territory constructing a border post, the latest flare-up in a decades-old territorial dispute. According to Guinea's Ministry of National Defense, the soldiers entered the district of Kudaya in the Farana border region without authorization on Sunday, where they set up a tent and raised their national flag approximately 1.4 kilometers inside Guinea. Their equipment and supplies were seized and an investigation has been opened. Sierra Leone offers a starkly different version. The government says its joint security team was making bricks for a new border and accommodation facility in Calierera, Falaba district. Territory it insists is sovereign Sierra Leonean land when Guinean forces crossed over and apprehended them. Their weapons and ammunition were also taken. The incident stems from a border dispute dating back to Sierra Leone's 1991 to 2002 civil war, when Guinea deployed troops to help fight rebels but never fully withdrew. Tensions have simmered for years, particularly over the diamond-rich Yenga region, which both countries claim. Freetown is engaging through diplomatic channels to secure the safe and unconditional release of the detained personnel, including at least one officer. The government has briefed regional bodies including ECOWAS and the Mano River Union, which has dispatched fact-finding missions. Meanwhile, Guinea's army chief has called on defense forces to remain mobilized for the defense and protection of territorial integrity.
Yaoundé will serve as the battleground for a high-profile international friendly between Cameroon and Nigeria, two nations whose rivalry has significantly shaped the landscape of African women's football over the past decades. The 2026 Total Energies CAF Women's African Cup of Nations fast approaching. Both technical benches are using this two-match series as a strategic platform to fine-tune tactical systems, assess squad cohesion, and evaluate emerging talents under competitive conditions. Nigeria's Super Falcons, widely regarded as the most successful women's national team on the continent, arrived with a blend of experience and youthful dynamism, aiming to maintain their competitive edge ahead of the continental tournament. Meanwhile, the indomitable Lionesses are determined to capitalize on home advantage, strengthen defensive organization, and improving attacking efficiency as they build momentum towards Morocco 2026. Beyond preparation, the fixtures carries symbolic weight. Encounters between these two sides have historically produced intensity, discipline, and high technical standards. Serving as a benchmark for progress in African women's football, the matches are expected to offer a valuable insight into each team's readiness, psychological resilience, and tactical adaptability in high-pressured scenarios. Upcoming 2026 Women's AFCON, organized by the Confédération Africaine de Football, will once again bring together the continent's elite, and the friendly series may well provide an early indication of potential title contenders.
And still in sports, from winning all points away from home, Victoria United has secured another 3 points on home soil. The physical game saw Opopo score first through Deboto Maurice Bliss 27 goal. Before halftime, Solomon Asser from AS Fortuna leveled up the score to a 1-1 tie before halftime. The second segment saw Victoria United dominate the game, winning 3-1 at the end. Gunyi Sonita was at Lengeme Stadium for Royal TV and now reports.
As match day 7 unfolds, clubs continue to search for possible points.
Here at Lengeme Sports Stadium between Victoria United and AS Fortuna, and it was Victoria United that carried the day with 3 points onto the name. And equally to tell you that thanks to the likes of Chananana, Maurice Bliss, Deboto, and Felix Grace, it was thanks to them that Victoria United was able to score 3 goals, and the last one was converted from the penalty spot by Chananana to be able to give Victoria United another 3 points after they grabbed one from the West region. Beautiful header.
La rencontre s'est passée dans le common souhaitait. C'est vrai que les gars ont été de match. On a mis sur le plan, on avait bien plan de jeu à partir de marquer après ça. À un moment, on a continué d'apprendre que le match qui va aller en temps. En deuxième mi-temps, on s'est rendu dans le match. Bien qu'on ait marqué un à la fin du mi-temps. En deuxième mi-temps, il fallait que ça devienne pour qu'on puisse avoir deux mi-temps pour remporter le match. Donc, vraiment, le temps de jeu quand il n'y a pas ça.
Despite all attempts to pick up points from Opopo, the visiting team could only recover one consolidating goal at the 41st minute of play. The team remains focused despite their defeat.
On est déçu de n'avoir pas gagné, on est venu gagner, on n'a pas gagné, on est déçu, on n'est pas content, on n'a pas été en réussite. On est tombé sur une bonne équipe de Popo qui mérite sa victoire.
Dream takes Victoria United to 12 points on the classification table.
It was a do or die affair, especially for the side of Victoria United, who needed this victory most importantly. But despite the fact that AS Fortuna was able to score another goal which was ruled offside by the referees, it had to wind up play a little bit of their mentality, giving Victoria United an opportunity once more to seal the victory. Yet it's over here for match day 7. What is going to expire in terms